The velvet voice of Jedi Johnson slaughters along the way, while the ever-scary Styxboy shall rot away your brain. Bad to the bone, Brucifer has pickups for days that slay, and the great Dom Jibber's video rod will be bringing you the pain. And behind the terror Joe's doings, we are all dogged and damaged. We are prepared. Sometimes.
I'm scared of that shit. Oh, man.
You scared, Dom?
I'm scared, man. I shit my pants.
I could tell you looked a little frightened. Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of The Qualified. I'm Jedi Johnson, 22, joined as always by the great Dom Tober, Bad to the Bone, Brucifer, and the architect, joesduelin. We don't know where Igor, a.k.a. Styxboy, is.
Yeah, I don't know if the show's going to have any energy tonight. Styxboy isn't here yet.
I know, not enough pep. I'm back, bitches.
You're back. So am I. I'm back, too.
You were going?
I was gone. Let me tell you something. The world stopped, baby. The world stopped. See? The hot stopper, the panty dropper. Makes it happen, son.
Those grandmas must love you.
Hey, listen. I'd rather have panties dropping than fucking jock straps dropping. There you go.
Well, the girls you hang out with wear sock straps, so just
I
saying.
don't think
They have
so.
a little extra. They have a little extra.
Nah.
Joe, can you imagine what these two would have contributed to the prison pen pals last week?
I know. You guys missed our prison pen pal series. It was fantastic.
It was good.
I deal with a criminal every time I'm on this show.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, right down there.
So last week, well, I don't know what's on the. I do kind of know what's on store for today. So last week was New York Comic Con. If you're like me, you spent a ton. I think Dom's gonna enlighten us with the tales of the con floor.
I was there. That shit was a pain in the ass, pushing my brother around the wheelchair. And you know what? The whole thing is that it was kind of funny how people turned around and my brother was tired and they felt bad for him. I said, "Are you fucking kidding me? This guy's sitting down all goddamn day. I'm pushing him around and you're seeing bad for him? Give me a break." I said, "You see, this is this world, the way this world's going. They don't care about the person that's pushing. They care about the person that's sitting."
I think someone's just mad someone stole their spotlight.
I will say, I watched a couple of, if you're not following Dom's brother on Geekstronomy, give him a follow. I will say I saw a couple of videos that your brother was videoing while you were pushing him. And of course, you could occasionally see Dom's face behind him. He wasn't happy. He was not happy. He did not look like he was having a good time.
If you go to my brother's site, the interview with Brian Mariotti, the new founder of Thrilljoy Toys, that's out. The old Funko CEO. I had an interview with him. Came out great, man. Gotta watch it.
Pickles Tales. I like that. Speaking of Pickles Tales, I saw this today. I thought of you, Dom. They're doing a pickle sandwich at Jimmy John's.
Jeez, nice.
Jimmy John's makes a nice sandwich.
Yeah,
I don't know. I like pickles on my sandwich.
I would love to have her hold my pickle. I can tell you that.
I'll say I like Potbelly a little more than Jimmy John's, but still a good sandwich.
Yep.
So we got a good show. We got a good show today. Let's see. We got we're gonna do our 10 faves today. We each kind of picked a category and walk through some of our books that we like, horror books, different categories. We got thanks to SNS. SNS pitched us a segment. We will be doing Arizona Man or Florida Man. So that will be a fun game.
I don't know.
You'd be surprised. That's what makes it a difficult game.
Gators and frogs.
And then we'll have all our other fun stuff. So
I thought they were going to do it. I thought when Kyle first pitched it, or he was telling me about it, I thought they were going to do it. So I was like, yeah, it sounds like fun. And then I guess they decided, no, they're not.
I told him run with it, and he was like, no, you guys did a Florida Man segment. And we didn't. We did a Florida game segment, but I was like, all right, whatever. And they just said, hey, do it. So I said, okay.
All right. So I guess while we're waiting on some more folks maybe to pop in, Here we go.
What you got? What you got?
What records were broken this week?
You know there was some. You know there was some. This is the fruit that just will not die on the vine. Woman uses chopsticks to eat 1 grain of rice at a time to set a Guinness record. A lady from Bangladesh used chopsticks to lift 1 grain of rice at a time and managed to eat a record-breaking 37 pieces in 1 minute.
What? What?
A coworker took note of her rice eating skills and suggested she go for the world record. I'm impressed that her coworker knew there was a world record for eating rice 1 grain at a time.
Lucifer had the world record for 7 seconds of how many friggin' gherkins you could put in his mouth.
That took too long to get out your mouth right there. It would have been funny if you would have said it quicker. 7 seconds. Gherkin, yeah. Oh, I'm John. Oh.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry about your problems, Lucifer. I'm sorry.
I don't have any problems. The only problem I have is you, and I'm trying to get rid of you.
That's right, baby. I'm keep being the problem because
I think there's a shot for you.
Let's get through these world records, and then we have some other interesting stuff.
There you go. Lucifer blows man 33 feet single breath. There you go.
Man blows a playing card 33 feet in a single breath. Idaho man, eat it, Canada. Idaho man who holds the most concurrent Guinness record titles strengthened his claim to the position by breaking the record for furthest distance to blow a playing card.
In a single breath?
A single breath. So I watched the video. I wasn't going to post the video, but it's not like you just blow it. It's like a long, steady breath. And you slide along. That's what he's doing. He's pulling himself along, and he's like blowing while he's.
Is he on like a skateboard or one of those?
Kind of like he's on something slippery, and
yeah.
So I guess he blew this thing a long way. So,
he blew it all right.
Congratulations. And then that's it for today. So nothing. I mean, there's some. That's pretty lame, but nothing. Nothing. I guess dumb. At least it wasn't dangerous. You know what is dangerous? Setting too close to the pool, the orca take. I'm sure. I don't know if you've seen this. This kind of made the rounds on the some of the network television news. Audience members attending an orca show at SeaWorld San Antonio got more than they bargained for when a killer whale defecated, pooped in the pool, and then circled around because he knew what he was doing and splashed that crap all over the audience.
Fantastic. That's what you get for taking your family to SeaWorld of all places for some type of entertainment.
Yeah, and unfortunately they scored. I don't understand why they friggin' scored. God damn it.
What?
Dodgers. The Dodgers scored.
Oh, what the fuck?
All
right,
over here.
I'm sorry, man. I'm a Yankee fan. What do you want me to do?
All right. Okay. Give us a little context next time.
There's no context whatsoever.
If you watch the video, this little boy, the little boy right there that we're staring at the back of his head, as soon as that whale pooped, he turned around and was looking at his mom or whoever's holding the camera. He's a little Nostradamus. He knew something bad was coming. The look on his face, he was like,
I'm going to have a face full of shit.
That's exactly. I think his mom and dad got the turd. Got hit with the turd.
But good for the whale. I guess SeaWorld has said they're not going to capture or take any more orcas in, but I guess they're going to keep the ones they have until they die off. So let them have fun while they can out there.
Listen, you got orcas destroying boats, freaking going in packs of 100 to attack. What? They're starting to freaking goddamn uprising. Have an orca uprising.
Figure it out.
It's just on the same flat Earth that you're being on, looking up and stuff.
Yo, dude, do you watch the orcas attacking the boats? Come on, Zip. You gotta understand.
Well, you could do that, but you can't prepare stuff for the show. Come on, get out of here with that.
They're probably talking to each other. I just splash shit all over these humans, and I
wish I could splash shit on you, Brucifer. I swear to God.
All right, this next one I have a lot of questions on.
Look like very loose stools.
Yeah. I mean, I want, little.
An upset stomach.
Yeah. little indigestion, diarrhea.
Oh.
All right, this is Joe special here. I pulled it in.
Thank you. Thank you.
Joe pulls in only stand.
I submit news sometimes. I submit news occasionally.
And what he does, it's usually good stuff. So OnlyFans star slept with 122 men in 3 weeks to set a new world. I say men. Yeah, it does say men. 3 weeks to set a new record, world record. Doesn't say Guinness record.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a Guinness endorsed record.
He slept with 122 men, 1 midget, friggin' 2.
I've seen 100, 200, 300 guy cream pie videos before, so I don't know.
You were part of that. You were part of that. You were in the ring when that was happening. So shut up. Next.
What?
I think Dom's saying you were a fluffer. I think
I have no idea what he's talking about.
You took the money shot, son.
He's the one that likes cream with his coffee.
All right, Bonnie found flame. I knew we weren't going to get through this very easily. Bonnie found fame as an OnlyFans creator and allegedly betting. This is where I get a little confused. Over 100 students in a 3-week period. So I assume that means college students.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Yeah. This is in the UK. I don't know their laws over there, but I assume that they're.
She be taking parents for having sex with their son. She probably gave all the STDs to a lot of those kids.
Her sexual escapades took place during spring break in Cancun. Bonnie since gone on to do several freshers weeks. I don't know what that is in the UK. If anybody from the UK, let me know what a freshers week is.
Probably first week of school with freshmen.
Freshmen, like orientation or something.
Yeah.
She's extremely proud of her work, so much she thinks parents should thank her for having sex with their sons. Well, I know it depends on where you were in line, I guess, as to whether or not I would.
Yeah.
At that point, does it matter? Does it really matter?
I don't know if 121 and 122.
Yeah. Don't know if I'd be so proud if my son was 122, but anyway. She says she's helping their children out.
And she's doing great service to society, which is awesome. There you go.
When she sleeps them, it's an educational. She walks them through everything, so she's teaching them. She's a hero.
I salute her. You know
I'm sure she sounds like a flag flapping in the wind.
Bravo.
I just want to know if the guy that was 122, did he do a oral cleanup?
No. We just went down a very, very dark path. A very dark path.
And with that,
listen, she was probably so damn numb she didn't feel anybody. That was it. It was just a quickie, man. After that shit.
Somebody do the math and see. I see 122 in 3 weeks, so that's like what 21 divided into 122 is how many people?
It's the square root of how many inches each cock was.
Joe's got it. Joe looks like he's on a calculator right now.
Yeah, so we got 122 divided by 3 weeks.
3 weeks, it says, yeah.
So we got 21 days. So she's banging 5.8 guys a day.
5 a day. 5 a day. All right. Yeah, that's rough. She's got to be
5.8. So some days you're taking 6. Some days you're taking 5.
Yeah.
Some days you might take 7. Some days you might take 4. Who knows?
I want to know where these ladies were back in the 80s. I don't understand. They weren't in. I tell you what, there weren't any
Motley Crue concerts.
They were not any in a small town in Texas. I'm just put it that way. There's none in small towns in Texas.
They were there. They were just doing it in barns with their cousins. What?
They were backstage at Crue concerts.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what the chat says. Dom, you have to remind me what we were talking about when the chat says something, because I forget. GT Comic.
All right.
Hello and thumbs up first and second with a thumbs up and howdy. Hello, blue balls. I mean, blue pill boys.
Boy, blue ball.
Have one segment with about sex, and he's thinking about
on, Ed. Glad
Jesus
you could pop in. Can't be. I still got a little bit of a beard, Ed. Don't. Yeah, I mean, it'll. Yeah, it is what it is. King says Joe's here. He guess he'll hang around. Well, if Joe's not here, there's no sense in hanging around. He's got all the slides.
Who's Joe?
Pickles Tails. Dom is sick and tired of all the pickle talk.
Well, he's the one that had pickles in his mouth that time. So. I went to a pickle park. And
who said I did not say party. I went to a pickle party? I said a pickle festival that was going on the same time. You were there. You were the inventor of that shit.
I was the inventor. What are you talking about? You brought it up. You got it up. Brought it up.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Yeah.
Tyson, good to see Dom and Brewster back. It is good to see them back. Styx must be chaperoning another dance. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where Styx is.
We don't know. Now we know how SNS feels.
He's not backstage?
I get it, Kyle.
No,
I know
backstage.
exactly where you're coming from.
Wait, I thought he was trying on tuxedos at Children's World.
Leave our poor Styx
alone.
alone.
We're eating rice like a boss. All right, we're talking. What is this? Biblical A Fox takes 30 seconds to. Okay.
Whoa,
that may be a world record too, King. You need to get that on tape.
She had her moment, man. She had her moment.
All right, King is just. Let's see. He is on a roll here. Yep. We need to leave light. Ed does not like being sprayed with poopy. King Three River Comics. Joe, any chance you're going to make the Philadelphia comic book show on Sunday?
Pittsburgh.
No,
I'm sorry.
I was there. A few weeks ago. And
I'm here now.
Back and
are you gonna be there on Sunday?
Not gonna be there Sunday.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Well then.
I didn't know it was a con. I would have left Sunday.
Yeah.
Next week I'll be in friggin' Rhode Island, which is gonna be good.
The Lost Pickle King.
How long would it take someone to come to your home and put a cage in? What?
What?
I don't know.
What's going on tonight?
All right, yeah, he said he'll look forward. Tyson.
Yeah, I'll try to hit one of the Three Rivers or the Steel City cons at some point soon. Brandon
Metro. That's sometimes 2 and 1. Yeah, that's 5 and almost 6 in a day.
Sometimes 6. Because,
if you fall behind, if you only do 2 and you fall behind, you're in trouble because you're gonna have to make a.
You can't do 5 and 8/10. That's that's not complete. So you gotta.
Yeah, that's doing 2 in one day will just throw off everything because I don't know what's that like 10 the next day. Not good at all.
I know one in a day. I need a nap and a sandwich. That's
a nap. What the fuck?
King said he gotten something for. All right.
Something good happened for the Yankees.
2-run home run, Stanton.
DeGrassi sounds like
Yeah.
I almost congratulated you, DeGrassi, and then my brain cells kicked in and said, "Wait a minute." Bri J, hello. This smut definitely has jerpies. All right, what else we got?
I think each man was fully vetted.
Lex must have fallen asleep.
I wouldn't be worried about it.
Is on the shitter.
I wouldn't be worried about them. I'd be worried about her.
Didn't Matt say his legs get weak on the toilet or something?
The Grand Canyon.
Hey, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with your legs falling asleep while being on the toilet because you've been there for a while. There's nothing wrong.
How long were you guys there? Like 2 hours?
Yeah. See, I'm the same. I'm. If you watch SNS, the guys on SNS kind of compared how long they stay on. I'm in camp Kyle. I'm team Kyle on this one. I do my business and go. I'm not going to sit there and read the paper.
Read the book.
Scan IG. I'm not doing that. No.
Sitting there with the bidet playing with it while it's sitting on the toilet for a half hour.
Seeing just how much pressure it takes.
Bathrooms like the movie. Quiet Place.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. I think we made it through the chat. If we missed anybody, we apologize, and we thank you for coming in.
Hey, Terry.
Yes, King, I did survive my visit with Max. I'm still here. I'm alive. I'm not in the backyard.
Can you tell by all the VHS tapes behind him? He's still in Max's house.
Look, I'm surrounded by VHS tapes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 CRT TVs.
Nice. You're locked up in someone's basement. Nice.
There's like 7 VCRs over here. I don't know. I just see I can just reach for VHS tapes everywhere.
Living the dream.
Living the dream.
All right, Brucey, what do we have on tap?
Wow, I felt like I haven't done this in a while. Let's see. Welcome to Outside.
Don't feel bad.
haven't had
Last week was the shittiest list
Like
ever.
I said, we haven't had a good one in a while, but yeah, go ahead.
I think this is my bigger list. Welcome to Outside Looking In, the CBSI Hot 10 show. So first up on the list, we have The Exorcism at 1600 pen, number 1. The 1 in 10, Stephanie Hans. About a dozen sales, average of $15.
Hey, that's the reverse Clinton and Monica Lewinsky situation going on.
I highlighted this book a handful of weeks back on the Comic Now Then.
If you're keeping track of the show here, you'll see most of these books pop up after they've been highlighted by Joe.
There's a great,
No, Tyson, Bruce
great
was locked
Lotte
in
cover.
someone's basement.
I'm locked in somebody's basement. I'm in a foreign land of Pennsylvania.
Dom thought it said the circumcision at 1600.
Yeah.
This is a nice cover. I really like this. And Stephanie Hans, she can do no wrong for me.
This is one of her. I hadn't seen a Hans that I'd like.
Yeah, why is the guy in the bottom of the papers look like Leslie Nielsen?
What?
He looks like the Naked Gun. Leslie Nielsen?
Leslie Nielsen. Yeah, you got it right. I have no idea. Yeah.
I don't know. Text Stephanie Hans and ask her. We supposed to know the answer to that. Jeez.
This series has a little bit of heat behind it. It's like something fun.
You know, it's selling a little bit over ratio, but we have seen these low ratios double or even triple if people catch on to these. So if you see them for ratio or lower, go grab them before they get hot.
Yeah, they're not the type.
Sell them and make a buck.
Yeah, they're not the type of books your LCS is buying tons of. So
no, not at all. Yeah, I went to LCS this weekend. We don't order B and C covers, not alone ratios. We got to do ratio. No ratios here. What the hell is wrong with people?
How many books are they ordering if they don't even get it? I mean, I didn't know you had a choice. I thought if you ordered like 10 books, you got a ratio. I didn't know you had to ask for it.
It's ridiculous.
No, it makes you eligible to be able to.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
don't know how it works. I don't own a LCS.
You don't.
No,
You're not supposed to know. You don't know what FOC is either.
I don't know what FOC is. Even though I do it every week.
You're not supposed to know.
You're not. It's a secret.
Dare you invade the FOC sovereignty?
All right.
So we got up next on the list.
Next up, we have Space Usagi White Star Rising, number 1. The 1 in 10 Peach Momoko, average of $20, a high of $30. This is, I don't know.
We get an Usagi cover pop every now and then. It happens more frequently now than not with some of these ratios. It's a good Usagi cover.
This is a great cover. For those of you that aren't man enough to get the I forgot the name of it. Which one was it they wanted? Spawn. Yeah. For those of you that weren't man enough to get the Spawn at New York Comic Con.
No, that was funny. The fight, I was right there with the people pushing and shoving, trying to get that damn book.
Where's your video?
I didn't get the video. I didn't have a video.
How do you have a video of this? What are you doing?
I didn't know it was that. I was just talking to somebody. All of a sudden, it broke out when I was.
You always have your phone in your hand.
I know, but I wasn't prepared. I was talking to somebody, and it just all of a sudden happened. Like all of a sudden, people just started running.
Of course, you weren't prepared. That's what you say every week on this show.
Dom was right there videoing it, but Dom's camera will not face the other way. It only faces towards us.
This close.
Right, man.
Right there.
There's a fight going on here.
Fight over there.
Hey, it's true. It's true.
I don't know. I don't think this is one of her best covers. It's okay.
It's not a bad Usagi cover. I mean, if you collect Usagi covers, it's a decent Usagi cover.
If you're a fan, you're winning with this one. But if you're looking to
Ryan likes it.
I don't know. I
mean, the problem with a lot of the Usagi ratios is they go up and then they come right back down. But I don't know. All this was very findable prior to it coming out, and pre-ordering at reasonable costs.
Yeah. And I think what was it, Midtown? Up until like a day or two ago, they actually still had someone on their site for $27.
Yeah, I wouldn't spend $27 for it, but these were things you could find pre-ordered well before and be able to get them at ratio if you wanted them.
So, next up, we got Venom #1. Average sales of $5 to $10. Haha, Venom's out. Blah blah blah. Venom.
Yeah, it's gonna push weird Venom books up, and that's what's gonna happen.
All right,
popcorn.
How much what's the cover price on this thing?
$4.99.
$4.99.
And the average price is $5.
Yes.
Pete, what the hell is your formula?
Once
again, I beg you. Please.
We're also on the tail end.
Quantity. I know. It's
we're on the tail end of Venom hype since the movie's out now. So
yes,
yeah, it's about quantity. He reminds me of that every time I give him shit.
Yeah,
quantity more than price, Jedi. Okay.
So, Venom's out. See it, don't see it. Who cares?
I heard Venom's in it.
Yeah, I heard Venom's in it too.
Oh, once Venom comes in the MCU, that's when the books will really jump up.
It's actually doing very well overseas, which is insane. It's already hit 40 million overseas for one day. So
they like their Venom overseas.
Yep. We learned our lesson.
So, I know. So Eddie Brock's gonna become Carnage, which is gonna make him a little crazy because
can you get some context to what you just said to the audience, please?
Oh, Eddie Brock?
Yes.
It's gonna become Carnage.
Where'd you read this at?
He's pitching for the Yankees.
Comic news is coming out in the other spring. It's coming out next year.
Okay. All right. For you guys wondering the mumbo jumbo Dom just said, Marvel announced a new series for Carnage starring Eddie Brock as Carnage. There you go.
There you go. I'm just saying he's gonna get a little crazy because he's pissed at Spider-Man, Peter Parker for taking the symbiote. Now go. Now, Brucifer, now you can go fuck yourself.
I really want to see that movie about
I was just trying to make it easy for the audience to interpret the words that came out your mouth. That's all. I'm trying to help you out here. Enough of Venom. Next up. Oh, Venom Lethal Protector #5. This has been a bumping sales, selling between $15 and $20. Who knows what other symbiotes will come along? CGC 9.8 sold for $172.
And this is the one with all of them in it, right? Like there's like 5 different first appearances of.
I don't know. This is probably the point in the 90s I stopped reading comics. And
I was ripping bongs
Okay.
and getting laid. I wasn't reading.
Styx is almost here.
Almost here. Give him 5 more. Give him 5 more minutes for the internet to catch up to him.
And there was a couple of newsstands that sell.
Computers are shaking hands.
A couple of newsstands of this sold on the higher end of 1920, I believe.
This book would have been hot before, though, right? I mean,
yes.
Yeah, it was.
There he is.
For any
Misfits all the way, Cal.
What? Solo dancing? Stop.
No, Misfits.
Stop.
Hey, Styx, what happened? Would you fall asleep? Oh, he's gone again.
Yeah.
I like solo dancing. That's me.
Welcome to the show.
The show. The show.
Hey guys.
Hey, how was the prom?
You all right, buddy?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, we worry about you, buddy.
You look like you just woke up. What happened? You fall asleep early, didn't wake up?
I'll leave that to your imagination.
He was in the bathroom for 45 minutes.
Oh, damn, man.
There you go.
Renfield forgot to wake you up.
There is a point of no return. I'm saying there's a point of no return, and you just gotta.
For you Venom fans that are watching or on the panel, which symbiote first appearance is this? Anyone know?
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah,
this one?
I thought there was.
Yeah,
I despise the whole symbiote stuff. It just I find it boring as all shit.
I don't think this is Scream's first appearance, but it's like every other one's.
Okay,
it's like Scourge. Don't you have? You have a bunch of other.
I found out whose first appearance it is. but I don't give a fuck. So let's move on.
Well, I'm okay with that.
Riot. Yeah.
We got Absolute Batman #1, the NYCC Akira homage, 30 more sales, averaging $185 for this book. Current asking prices on eBay are $300.
Do you have Absolute Batman? Do you have Absolute Batman? Hey, you got Absolute Batman? Hey, anybody, Absolute Batman?
Hey, there's only 200,000 copies printed, and
I heard YouTubers were sucking D for.
And they got the third printing coming out on Sunday. Go in the comic shops. You're gonna get the third printing, black and white.
Dentures.
Oh, there we go. We got Lasher, Riot, first appearance.
Well, didn't you post something that you were at a comic book store and you were like, "Oh, I can't believe there's still copies of Absolute Batman on the shelf."
Like I said, they can't leave a good enough thing alone.
I grabbed them and go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm just gonna say just gonna be a reprint, and it's gonna kill this cover. They can't just leave it as
this is New York
here's a cool
Comic-Con.
cover that's rare.
Oh well, to be fair,
this is FOMO. That's all this one is. This FOMO.
I think I don't think they're going to do do they doing the black and white of this cover, right?
Probably.
I gotta see what they're doing for it, but
yeah, I think they're doing a black and white.
They will. But still, it's like you just everything it just dilutes the specialness of a cover.
A lot of people I've seen a lot of comments. They like the black and white better than this, but they're just saying that because they don't own this one.
Yeah, I don't care.
I own plenty of Akira homages.
Yeah,
I'm okay missing out on this.
Yeah.
I was in my video when I said I can't believe they had 3 copies of Batman on the shelf. I went back 2 days later to the same shop. They had 5 more copies on the shelf at $15. They had raised it from cover price 2 days prior.
If you were at New York Comic Con and you walked out of there without one of these, you're just not much of a man. You need to do whatever it takes.
I agree.
I'd rather get my filthy booby books and be happy with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're not a man if you came out without a book. Right, Dom?
What happened?
Yeah, nothing.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We know.
No, listen, I told you the third print sketch is coming out. And that's what the name said. So
how dare they schedule game 1 during our show?
Hey, exactly, man. Hey, I'm sorry.
Major League Baseball jackasses.
Yeah, Scotty Young had announced another printing of his cover, but then he canceled it earlier today.
Yep. I don't know. It's just too much of this book out there. Too much.
The last one. Or is there another one?
If you like the story, that's great.
Yeah, I like it. I like it so far. The cover's been good. So if you want to hear more about these books, please head over to CBSI.com and check out Pete's notes. And if you missed the Hot 10 about an hour ago, you can go over there and read what books were on the Hot 10 tonight. So thank you. What we got next?
Big ups.
All right, Bruce. You start off with a
9,000 freaking copies of
abridged pile of.
Bruce was coughing. He's breathing in all that dust from those ancient VHF.
Yeah, pretty much.
Listen,
all you've done all week is shop for comics.
You got Brucifer's 9,000 copies of freaking Little Boy Blue. Go.
Why don't you come blow my horn, bitch? All right, next. I toned it down a lot. All right, I found this Black Lightning and Hong Kong Fooey.
Oh, nice.
Oh dear Lord.
That's a great cover.
Yeah. I was like,
where was that?
What?
That was like 4 years ago.
I don't even know what year this was.
Hong Kong Fooey.
Yeah, it came out a couple years ago. Quite a few years ago.
They did a crossovers with Hanna-Barbera.
It's a toss-up between Hong Kong Fooey and Captain Caveman as to who my favorite cartoon character is.
Street Fighter, G.I. Joe.
Oh, listen, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Marco's going to be happy. The Motor City Machine Guns just won the tag team championships in SmackDown. So
first night out, they're already winning.
I'm so happy for Marco.
I'm very happy for Marco.
There you go.
Thank you. All right, we got Green Lantern Space Ghost. That's pretty cool.
Oh, wait, we got Marco. We got Marco live.
Oh. I found this. I found these at Half Price Books, the Red Room homage.
Wait a minute, was Marco eating a pickle?
Oh, that's Brucifer.
Mars Attacks homage.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Another Mars Attacks homage.
What are those homaging?
I don't know.
EC
books.
EC books.
Books? Okay.
Yeah.
Vampirella, Dark Tower. Look at that.
Yeah, I got that.
I like this cover. All right.
I like it, but I like my Vampy a little saucy.
I saw this. I thought of what's his name? We did a show with the guy. Transformers and Ponies.
Oh, Tony.
Fleeks.
Please.
Mr. Tony Fleece.
Yep. A con exclusive Gatchaman #1. There's some small con. Hello Halloween.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm waiting for mine.
Godzilla.
Hey, speaking, I don't know why I'm thinking of it. Anybody watch that Gundam on Netflix?
Not yet.
No.
No, not yet.
I think we have a candidate for another bad mom. So I'll let Joe watch it and let him decide. If I don't think anyone will ever
Padme's
beat Padme,
Padme's
but,
set the bar for me.
we had a.
Was there a mother sending their son off to war without a care in the world?
I don't want to run it. I mean, you have to watch all the way to the end and be like, what?
Hey, Brian, those aren't DVDs. They are all Switch games. These are all Switch games at the bottom. And those are VHS, and those are 360 games. And the top row is PS2 games. PS3 games. Godzilla.
That Masterpiece Theater Godzilla series isn't getting enough love.
I know.
There's great covers.
Godfather of Hell. The homage. I really like
Fiction.
Pulp Fiction homage.
Yeah.
And then I picked up this.
all Vault books.
I picked up this cover, the 1 in 10. I think it's a 1 in 10. 2 Scotty Young, Iron Man. The only cover I wanted.
Yeah.
The only book I wanted. I don't know why I bought these other 50.
Some Absolute Wonder Woman.
Go fish.
The cow.
Cow.
The call.
The call.
I like the Deco cover.
The call. The call.
The 3 Absolute Batmans I saw on the shelf. I grabbed them.
I hear that was a real low print run.
Only 200,000. It's still less than Spawn. Amazing Spider-Man 317. Little newsstand. Little McFall in Love.
For a nice fat Mylar for you.
Yeah. Peacemaker #3.
Oh, nice.
I like this cover a lot, and it's really good shape.
The
retro cover.
Yep. No, this is actual.
That's actual Charlton.
Yeah, actual Charlton.
Okay.
Mystery in Space #72.
Yep, got that one.
The Phantom #37.
The Ghost Who Walks.
Banana Betrayers. Wait, Bandar.
Banana.
I need to step up.
You get bananas on the brain?
Charlton books. Charlton has some great books, especially their horror stuff.
Blue Beetle #4.
Mm-hmm.
And that is it. And Catwoman.
Here we go.
Little mini comic.
Oh, you got the mini comic?
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Wow.
Show us the inside. You said it's black and white, right?
No.
Oh, it's color.
Yeah.
Oh, you went a whole pickup without a one DC universe. I'm proud of you.
I know. I'm done.
I'm proud of
I
you.
scaled it down for you guys.
There you go.
Thank God.
I would show my vinyls, but nah.
I don't have.
I would have been
too
more
much
interested
this
in your
week.
vinyls.
Oh, I should have bought the vinyls.
I don't have too much. I got the what's the furthest place from here? The one that comes with the 7-inch.
Oh, nice.
It finally came. That's only been on my pull list for a year before they finally got it in Stockton.
That's crazy.
Our little Mark Spears. If you haven't been following Monsters and Mark Spears, we had an interview with him Wednesday on Tap. Go back and watch
Great
that.
interview.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. A little Storm. I got some Rocketeer. I can't help but buy Rocketeer. Oh, this finally came in. Frozen. I still dig. I still like these Minor Arcana covers.
I guess Frizzin wasn't at New York Comic Con.
No, I don't believe so.
No, she was not. They had a booth for her, but she wasn't there.
Little Bunny,
She
little Sonny Mattis.
Man, push my damn brother around. I couldn't do a lot of shit for Comic Con, man.
Little shiny canary.
But you earn points for heaven, Dom.
Shiny.
Yeah,
canary.
9 points to heaven, please.
He's not going to heaven.
I still dig all of these iLive Popeye covers. They're fantastic. They're a lot of fun. Especially this one with Bluto, the full suit.
That's cool.
I'll just enjoy them.
Popeye!
Popeye!
Gorgeous Conan Battle of the Blackstone cover.
Mm-hmm.
Felt like getting a little Batgirl. It was nice to have Batgirl.
Batgirl!
Well, last but not least, a little Frazetta.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't get much in this week. It's mostly supposed to come next week, so
Yeah.
just a little order came in.
Nice.
All right, Jedi.
All right. Well, I don't know what's gotten into Joe, but it's time.
It was a light week in terms of.
It's time to give the people what they came here for, Joe.
The boobies!
We have Mojo number 6, signed by Ebaz.
There we go. I love Ebaz. Ebaz does great covers.
So we have New York Comic Con Don Mateague exclusive. I think it's a Comics Elite exclusive.
Yeah, Dawn. Yep.
Dawn.
Dawn.
That is a gorgeous Sonya cover.
She is definitely not a Dawn.
Dawn. Don't make fun of my accent. We have the red, and then of course you can't have Red Sonja without Vampy.
There you go.
Vampy. Yeah. We have Tyler Kirkham, Harley Quinn. These aren't exclusive. I just picked them up. This is a metal comic. Yes, metal. We are into metal now, folks.
In the metal.
Jamie Tyndall, Merc.
That's nice.
The metal, and there's also, it was a set. I got the paper. More Vampirella by Jamie Tyndall. This thing acts like it's gonna fall out of plastic. A lot of these are Jamie Tyndall now. Signed Vampirellas. Jamie was doing a stream. Oops.
And you got swept in.
Oh yeah. I'm just trying to make sure there's no naughties here. I don't think there are. More Jamie.
No. Good. Not a bad cover.
Jinkies Freddy Krueger, Jamie Tyndall
Jinkies.
cover.
I love Jinkies. I have a lot of naughty Velma covers.
Another metal cover. We have Bad Girl Leia riding a scooter, Tom. Look at that.
Probably not one of the speeder bikes.
Speeder bike, yeah.
Speeder bike. Nice.
Look at that right there, Dom. Look at that.
It's a trap.
Like that. It's a trap. It is a trap.
And lastly,
falling into it.
Where she's hiding that lightsaber.
Speaking of big booties, another Tyndall. I think I have this. This is another one they put out with several color backgrounds. So I don't
Finally, Ahsoka with proper proportions.
Finally.
Exactly.
Portions.
And that's it. And I think Tyson and Bri will agree that I won this week. So
I will happily concede.
There you go.
Saggy Joe infected me, not literally, a while back. So, yeah.
Not like the girl from the UK.
When my wife kicks me out, I will be sleeping on Joe's couch. So
please like,
plenty of room.
subscribe, and comment in the chat. If you like us, if you don't like us, and you want to see more of us, hit that like button or dislike. You know, engagement is engagement. We like it.
Sure, why not? What you got? Dom?
Yeah, so I got a couple of things from.
I've got calluses from pushing his brother around.
Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, so I was able to pick up the virgin cover of the #1 of Transformers from '84, limited to 1,000 copies. But we all know it's probably more, but we'll see. But there also was a special edition Megatron cover that was made for that. Definitely, I'm happy
foil?
about that.
Is that foil?
Yeah, foil. Yeah, they're both foil.
You gotta promote the foil.
I'm sorry. So they're both foil. Look at that.
You share that, Bruce?
Side by side. Nice.
I have moved away from foils.
So
Bruce,
I was able
Bruce
to get
moved on.
I moved on.
get these. How much? I'm a Zartan fan. Got autographed by the artist.
There you go.
We actually had some really freaking. He had artwork that was for sale.
Dom, were you there every day at New York Comic Con?
I was there until Sunday. I didn't go Sunday.
He went to a pickle party on Sunday after.
Yeah. Freaking goddamn Crucible was at Diddy's house, oiling Diddy in the.
Did you catch Dom on the pickle panel?
Yeah, he did. That's what Diddy.
The pickle panel.
I was able to get these. I was able to get these at the con. Well, we went to Hasbro special edition preview books. G.I. Joe Night Force.
Oh, nice. You got the Night Force.
Nice.
Previews.
They could use bag and board, looks like, but
and I actually got this. Today, which I'm very happy. It was another con exclusive. G.I. Joe. The freaking
Dreadnoks. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, mine comes tomorrow.
Yeah, I love this shit, man. This is my favorite shit. I was able to get this con exclusive. Mecha Godzilla.
Excellent.
Yes.
Nice Mecha Godzilla.
300 copies.
Didn't I ask somebody to get me that?
Then I have a friend of mine, Dirk Manning, who's a writer. He's at a lot of con circuits.
Dirk Diggler?
They try to get him on the show. So we can have a legitimate writer on the show talking up.
You better warn him first.
So he's doing this. He's able to do the Lauren Chaney. There's a preview book.
Jekyll and Hyde.
A series.
Is he the cover artist?
Is that a Marvel?
Oh, he's the writer.
Oh,
It was a con exclusive. It was the preview book.
You tell him you don't read comics?
What happened?
You tell him you don't read comics?
I do read comics from time to time.
When's the last time you read a book?
And then here, last time I read a book when I was 10 years old.
Oh,
yeah. This is another book that he wrote. Homestead.
Nice.
Werewolf book.
Who published that?
Well, this is the company. What's the company?
Look on the back.
Yeah. It's Source Point Press.
Oh, Source Point Press.
Source Point.
Yeah. So this is. I want to try to get him on the show. He's actually a friend of my brother's. We went to high school with my brother. So I want to try to get him on the show when he gets a chance.
What's he currently writing? You know.
He's actually currently writing the this. This is what he's the Lauren Chaney.
I like that cover.
Yes,
I do too.
That's a nice cover.
Tom,
I'm making a note for myself to send you some bag and boards.
Yeah, I need some bag. I was able to pick up this print. This is Brittany Jackson. She pretty decent artist. You know,
she's an artist.
She's an artist. True that.
She was the coffee girl handing the paper to the artist.
Yeah.
What?
We got that.
Met her in the bathroom.
Some good stuff here. Here we go.
Drew some little something on the 2-ply.
I can't.
So friends of mine that are at the show, they have a little toy company called Mischief Toys. So I was able to pick up 280 pieces. Mortem, that's the name of the character. It's a little Grim Reaper. It's like a PVC.
I've seen them on YouTube.
Yeah. So they're friends of mine. I got to support, the friend base on YouTube. It's funny how everybody knows me on YouTube, which is crazy. I'm never on YouTube.
What are you talking about? Everybody, 4 people.
So
you're the guy with the pickle.
He's the pickle guy.
Pickle guy. All right. So I did an interview with Brian Mariotti, who was the ex-CEO of Funko. Now he has his own new toy company called Thrilljoy, and I was able to get a couple of pieces for what his toys are. So basically, this is the box. The box is definitely
it's huge.
keepsake. There's a little seal of approval right there. It's magnetic. I have to open it up, but it's they have the date when Mumra first premiered on TV, Thundercats. So also inside there's a card, a special card that's in a magnetic holder, like numbered and stuff like that. So this is limited edition to 4,000 pieces, right?
So it's like a Funko, but a bigger box.
Yeah, it's a bigger box. So 4,000 pieces. Not only did I get this.
Can I ask you a question, Don, while you're searching? What is the retail price of something like that?
All right, I'm going to tell you right now.
Thank you.
So this is the chase. It's Mumra before it becomes.
Ooh, I like that one even better.
So this is the chase piece. All right, so these retail for $50.
Motherfucker!
So like double the price of a Funko Pop.
More than double price, but you're definitely getting.
Tell them to use smaller boxes, please.
Well, if you open it up, if you open the box up,
What?
inside it's a like a little
Diorama.
screen, and in the back they have a little hole we can put on a nail and hang it up on the a wall, or put it like in the corner.
wall?
It's curved, but yeah. So it's like the Louis Vuitton of toys now because this
Louis
is gonna bring-
Louis Vuitton toys. Does it have a red bottom?
Well, this is you
Vuitton.
gotta see the. Hey, listen, when you see the interview with
The baby
you
also.
understand why. But anyway, so he's got a few licenses already going. See, for his company already. He has a couple of new things that are coming out at the end of the year, and a couple of things beyond.
So how long before he gets to do Star Wars property?
That's what I'm trying to say. He's working on different things now, but if he does get the Star Wars license, I'm gonna be a very happy man because there'll be a lot of Boba Fett.
Where are you gonna put those things? Your wife's gonna kill you.
Well, the fact is, she knows. Listen, I'm gonna.
How did this turn into me interviewing Dama?
That's bait.
It's not over yet.
Louis Vuitton.
Well, here. So these right here are the mascot. These are limited to 1,000 pieces. 1,000 pieces.
We know because there's a sticker.
Yeah.
I got that. Also, this was limited to 3,000 pieces.
Are they individually numbered?
No, just the boxes. The boxes are the set, yeah. But he also has a jumbo. He has jumbo vinyls too that are numbered. And at the same time,
those are the jumbos.
There's a few pieces that are actually limited to 24 pieces. I was actually there. Someone pulled the Skeletor number to 24 pieces, and that's a nice piece. They're selling for over $2,000 online already.
Oh wow! Let me ask you a question, Dom. Were you while you were at NYCC?
Yeah.
Did you pick up any of those limited whatnot packs?
No.
Okay, just asking.
I didn't get any of those.
Asking for a friend.
No, I didn't. Listen, you know the crazy?
I got one at home.
Did you really get one?
Yeah, I got one. I got one of the
listen,
limited 24 red foil. I'm gonna throw up at some point later on.
Lying.
Look, at the end,
I got one from Mighty Mel V of Drunken Chat. I bought one from him.
Really?
You pulled it out of a pack, or you just
pulled it out the pack, and it's the red.
Nice.
One of the red
You need to flip that quick. Those prices are going to drop.
I will as soon as I get back to New York. It's in New York over there. I'm over here.
That's going to be the.
Better get over there.
That's going to be the. What's the ones Whatnot did?
The damage. Invincibles.
Yeah, the Invincibles.
Damage.
Yeah. I don't know what those go for.
Yeah, Mel is a great guy.
Oh,
He's doing some extras for me, so I got to see what extras he's doing for me.
All right, Styxboy Boy, got anything this week?
I felt like we cut Dom off. Did you have anything else?
That's okay.
Yeah, I'll have my pickups for next week.
Oh, there we go. Dom, did you have anything else?
I'll have a.
No, I was just saying that not only did I did the interview with him, I got invited to an after party, which was great. You know, I got to meet a lot of the content creators, and No,
Did it?
no.
Ain't
No.
no party.
It wasn't a Diddy party, you dumbass. It was actually a pretty cool party where a lot of the creators and stuff like that went there. I got to meet a lot of people.
Don't say it.
People.
Don't
And-
say it.
Diddy has fucked up after parties forever. No one could ever go to an after party ever again.
Hey,
Nope.
no, but I got to thank my brother. My brother, Geekstronomy. He was the reason why I was able to get into
Yeah, you
NYCC.
sound like you appreciate it.
He got me the press passes. And like I told Marco, I said, listen, you want me to do work for the goddamn site? Get me press passes. Get press passes for us that we can go to these cons. Because
Wait, you didn't get press passes?
I got press passes. My brother got them. I'm talking about I go to a lot of cons. I go to about 10 cons a year.
Oh, you know you can go to the sites and request them yourself.
Well, you need to have some analytics on YouTube. He's got to put in the stuff.
Oh, you got
Yes.
you can message him and he'll send you the analytics.
I know, but I got to put all the shit in there. They have to do the work. We're
I'm
not
the
going to work with
talent. I'm
them.
the talent.
I'm Bob. I don't have to do anything. I just sit back.
What do you think?
You put the press passes in. You put the press passes in, and you let them get back. They get back to you, then you mail them.
Hey.
You mail them to them, or do something. Why do we have to?
What do we got next? Let's move on.
Come on, man.
Listen, I'll charge you and I'll do it. I'll pay.
All right. Got a short now and later this week. A few things that came out this week. The Alien Romulus, the movie pick cover, is a great cover.
Nice.
And now that you got news that they're looking to make another sequel to the movie, it's probably not a bad pickup. Plus, it is a great Alien cover. Everyone gets freaked out by the face huggers.
Yo, Case Paul, you got to stop that shit, man. You got to stop that. Stop being on Bruce's side. Bruce is the one with the pickles, man. He's the pickle guy.
I've
You gotta
never
stop that shit, man.
mentioned pickles on this.
Yes, you
remix
did, man.
until you went to a pickle party in a pickle park that turned into a pickle festival.
Dude, you fucking disappeared in Baltimore. We didn't know where you were.
What
So
are you
shut up.
talking about? I wasn't the one hanging out with my boyfriend.
I'm
Just
muted. Sorry. That alien
All right,
Romulus.
moving on.
The alien Romulus. That's a painting, right? Or it's an art.
No, it's a
Is it live? Or is it like a
yeah,
Yeah,
I
screenshot?
believe it's a photo variant. Yeah,
Thank you. That's where I was trying to think of.
yes.
yeah, it's a good one. The Hello Darkness. All the covers have been great, but it was nice to have a little special Halloween one pop out there as well. And the 1 in 10 Grommets is doing quite well as well. And it's just a fantastic cover. I love
I
the
totally
series.
forgot to order that. I totally forgot to order it.
I totally love the series. It's been a fantastic read. It's a fun series, and that is a banger of a cover. I love it. Coming in the future, Ahoy Comics has a comic called How coming out. This is the Ahoy Comics has weird ratios. They have a 1 in 3 and a 1 in 4 because nobody orders a ton of Ahoy comics. But How #1, this Bill Kolb variant, is a fantastic version cover.
Yo, take that shit off.
What?
What?
The pickle pusher, you dick. Take it off. Take that shit off, you freaking goddamn scumbucket.
What happened?
Somebody take it off Dom's name.
I'll take it off. It wasn't me this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was you son of a bitch.
It was not.
You're the fucking promoter.
No, I'm not. That was not me. That was your fellow panelist. That was not me.
On me.
Sticks.
Not me. Don't look at me.
We know who it was.
A series I have forgotten about. No, a series I've almost forgotten about, World Tree, but World Tree still throws out some pretty decent covers. And on number 13, this Blanco cover is quite nice.
Asylum.
And apparently Marvel's going all in on all things Doom.
Yep.
With their whole One World Under Doom thing. What that's going to lead us to is a Doom Academy series. So you'll basically have Doom taking over the Strange Academy characters for the Academy.
Do you think it's too much Doom all at once?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I like
Doom Academy, come on, really?
Well, he's Sorcerer Supreme now.
They did the same thing with Kang, though. When Kang they were trying to push Kang, they gave us a whole bunch of Kang stuff, too. So.
Yeah, the only difference is Kang sucks.
Just give me Sinister. More Sinister stuff.
So we are getting a Doom Academy. So if you're a fan of Strange Academy and those characters, you'll be getting a Doom Academy. I like the Lobos cover. I hadn't seen a decent Lobos cover in a long time. I kind of like this one. So
Nice.
I was happy with that. That's all we got for that. I did want to go through and kind of look at where some of these books have been trending from the Comic-Con. Just a few of the exclusives that were out there. Granted, I pulled these numbers earlier in the week, so some of these prices have either slid down or gone up a little bit. But the big winner, as always, seemed to be Spawn books. The Peach Momoko one is still cranking along, and a handful sell around $275. But the big boy Spawn book was at Spawn 357, the retailer panel exclusive. That one is going for close to 600. So
yeah, still not worth the fisticuffs. So
no, and I really wish he would stop signing his name so it looked like Tord McFarlane. It always looks like Tord anymore.
From what I heard, that fisticuffs, and I think Kyle kind of reported it last week on SNS. The whole fisticuffs thing was kind of blown way out of proportion.
Absolutely.
A little pushing and shoving.
Yeah. Some one fat guy tripped over another fat guy's foot and fell into another fat guy, and it was just a domino effect after that.
To me, some of the sleeper books were the Daredevil books, the Born Again ones that they put out. So that JTC variant was pretty awesome. And the panel exclusive Born Again, both are selling for around $70-$75. I'm sure they'll trend down a little bit, but good books to have with the series coming.
357 was the one that's selling for 500, over 500. That was given out at I think a retailer breakfast they had. So it was
a panel exclusive, so it was free, but there were only 300.
It was free.
For you Batman people out there, that Absolute Batman Akira homage is still cranking along. And then they were also doing the Absolute Batman 2, the ash cans that were out there. So
those are still affordable.
Yeah, those were going around. I mean, 25 seemed to be about the average price that those were selling at. I'm sure some will start popping up a little bit cheaper as well.
Yeah.
Our favorite vampies of the con, the Wheeljack one seems to be around 75-ish at this point.
I want that Vampirella.
Yeah, it's a good
I'm gonna end up getting that thing myself too, I think.
Yeah, it was selling higher during the con.
Yeah,
it was. It came down, but most of them always do, unless they're extremely limited.
I want it because I'm a New Yorker, so I love New York.
Sure,
I love tits. That's why I'm
New York pride.
I know, so do I. But I'm just saying, I love New York. That's the only way I get away with getting it. I love New York.
And the one that we liked when we were looking at
I hide it. That's what I
got
to do with it.
Jedi, your wife's gonna get mad. You gotta stop that.
That EOM one is reasonable. It's going for about $20.
Down the right.
$25. So there's reasonable stuff out there for you Vampy fans. And we had some Nakiyamas as well, which actually did okay. Of all the Wonder Woman stuff, the Nakiyamas seem to do the best.
Yeah, New York boobs are great weed.
Yeah.
So
I can't believe they did a foil of that black and gold.
Yeah, on Wonder Woman 14. So that's always fun. Going through boxes, being like, "Oh, I recognize this cover." Oh no, this is.
I might as well throw my original out.
Yeah, but again, the Nakayama stuff for Wonder Woman seem to be doing pretty good. So,
yeah, Nakayama.
And that brings us to.
That's not a comic. Yeah, I can't believe we haven't done these already. I had to double check with Joe. Figured we had 8-track tapes. Does anybody remember those? Other than
my dad had those. We had an 8-track tape.
I had an 8-track player growing up.
Yeah, I had one in my car.
There's some laying around here.
I bet there are.
I know I saw some.
Here's the thing about 8-track tapes. I discovered doing kind of doing the little bit of research that usually goes into putting this little segment together. 8-track tapes, a lot of it is dependent on the same things as like VHS tapes, things like that. It's all about, do you have, the big thing is, do you still have the sleeve for it? That's always the big thing. Just like with VHS, do you still have the case? And then of course, if it's still plastic sealed, that's a bonus too. But and then I think a lot of these, probably certainly the ones I put on the first slide here, timing might have been involved, because this was kind of the age of cassettes becoming more and more popular with the in the 80s.
Yep.
So less 8-tracks were being manufactured or produced, and most of the stuff was going into cassette tapes. So so starting with the beginning, you see $1.99 sticker on this thing, but I don't know how old that sticker is. Docking under lock and key. This is a sealed 8-track tape from 1985 Elektra recording company. Sold 40 bids for $510.
Damn.
Back
Holla,
in
holla.
August. Talk about a turnaround on your investment.
Yeah.
Right.
You only have to wait 40 years.
Yeah, but look how it looks. Exactly. That looks.
Well, considering they may not even known they had this thing, they probably stumbled across it. It's either a warehouse find or an attic find or a back of the closet find. Who the hell knows? But and then Kiss, Music from the Elder, also sealed 8-track from 1981, Casablanca Records. Best offer accepted for $400 in early October. And lastly, on this slide is Judas Priest, Defenders of the Faith, sealed 8-track, 1984, Columbia recording company, $479 and change off 15 bids towards the end of August. So all of these are sealed, and it's probably the big selling point for a lot of these. Is that they're sealed, and these are, like we talked about before, probably this is when the production for 8-tracks probably started ramping down.
Ooh, nice.
It is one of the shittiest mediums ever put out in terms of quality, sound quality.
I remember 8-tracks, as probably most everybody on this panel remembers 8-tracks, and for those younger, even those that grew up with cassettes would not understand. A song would just stop in the middle of the song.
What?
And then switch tracks and start up again.
It'd stretch out. It's always sounded warped. Yeah, it was a very poor quality.
Warbly.
My house wasn't a 8-track house. We mostly had vinyls, so I never really heard them.
8-track had a very short-lived life, because you had vinyl, and then you had 8-tracks briefly, and then cassettes were like, why the fuck do I want this huge 8-track when I got a cassette?
Well, 8-tracks whereas vinyl were for home studio or home stereos, 8-tracks were car. They had home 8-tracks, don't get me wrong, but
I had one.
I had a home
8-track
in
your car.
So my dad had a whole friggin' library of 8-track tapes.
You still have them?
No, I don't have none of the stuff. I wish I did.
That's a
I really
shame.
wish I did. My mom had Engelberg, Humperdinck, freaking guy named Johnny Mathis. That's it.
Every old person had a Johnny Mathis album in their house.
I don't know why.
Smokey Robinson. My mom had
John Denver.
Yeah, my uncle had reel to reel. He had Neil Diamond on reel to reel. He was always playing it at his house constantly. Every time I hear Neil Diamond, I think of my uncle who's passed away now. But all right, next. So if you can't find any that are still sealed with the sleeve, there are some that are open out there. Now, what makes this one special is pretty obvious, I think. And it comes in the clamshell. Yeah, so we're looking at Elvis Presley GI Blues from 1960. It is opened. It's used, but it has the clam case, which is in pretty good shape.
Wow.
From RCA Victor Records, $407 off 14 bids mid-month of October.
Wow.
Yeah, Yeah.
Elvis
I don't
still
know if
sells.
I've ever seen a clam case, so this predates me even probably.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Jedi's pretty old.
I am pretty old, yeah. But it's pretty cool. So if you got this in the clam case, I would venture to guess Styx. Styx probably agrees. I would venture to guess the clam case for this is probably worth more than the 8-track
Absolutely.
for this
Yeah.
thing.
Absolutely.
It's just probably not a whole lot of them out there.
I have
Yeah,
some
go ahead.
Elvis 8-tracks. I don't have this one. And I definitely don't have any kind of clamshell ones. So I'm
Hey, King's
not going to say
Portal-
I've never seen this, but I
King's
don't
Portal,
have any.
Listen, he stole the moves and everything from
Who stole what moves?
oh
Elvis?
Elvis, yeah. Elvis
Stole from Boba Fett?
moves that he was doing, like all the shaking. That was back in the way before that. He took those moves.
He
We
took
all
some
learned about
from him.
Elvis from Chuck D.
Yeah, he took everything from everybody, put it in a blender, and created himself.
And if you don't have any sealed ones, or you can't find any that are old enough to have a clamshell, if you just have a bunch of
Loose.
loose used
Loosies?
8-tracks, don't fear, you can still make money off these things if they're in good shape. And number one here, it was probably just a low print run, if I had to guess. It is from overseas.
I own that. I own that album.
If you own the 8-track,
I don't own the 8-track, but I do
if you
own
own
the
the
album.
8-track, it's worth a little under $450 off 17 bids. A 1971 UK production from Island Records of Nick Drake. I assume the name of the album is Brighter Later.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Brighter later.
So that's, I'm assuming, is the scarcity of it probably is driving that. And you can put together lots too. Like we have, and these are open. Surely there's, I think these do have the slipcase, which is, as I said, is important. Even if they are open, having the slipcase is important.
There's a lot of rush in there.
9 Rush 8-tracks from various dates. A lot of 9 sold for $425 on a best offer. And same thing for AC/DC with the slipcases. 6 of them open, used from Atlantic Records, sold for $350 back in July on a best offer.
Nice. Lots are nice.
So yeah, you never know. If you find something, do your research, do a quick Google search or eBay search, and you never know.
That's one thing I would definitely say. Do your research, because a lot of times you can get these people who just put a slipcase over the top, and just make sure they match. You know.
Yeah, you could probably. Yeah, Styx is 100% right. From the looks of these slipcases, you could probably repro those things too. So be careful. Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Yeah, they don't look like. Back in those days, product security wasn't the top of anybody's list.
I mean, it's not like a record album where you get the name and everything. Here you just got your 8-track. Maybe you might have like Scotty Record on it or something, or whatever. So,
yes.
generic.
I agree, Degrassi.
I never heard of Brighter Later, so I guess I'll have to check it out.
Nick Drake is fantastic. Too bad he offed himself.
I got an intruder next to me.
I can't hear anything.
I know you can't hear
Hey,
it.
hey, Max.
Hey,
What's up?
Hey, Max.
Hey, Max.
What's up?
So he brought me down a bag of 8-tracks.
I have more over here.
Oh, here we go.
I think one of them's broken.
Oh, wow. You can make me a little bigger.
Nah, that's what she
I
said.
ain't rubbing anything.
There we go.
That's what he said.
We got
Ah.
not sealed, but it has the case. Frank Sinatra.
Chairman of the board.
Oh, say hi, Max.
Hey, everyone.
Nice.
Yeah. Then we have
More after this?
maybe the Beach Boys.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I have that album.
Elvis.
Wearing lipstick.
Yeah, he is.
Probably.
Someone kept the contrast on that cover.
And we got more Frank Sinatra. Cycles.
Okay. That's
What the hell is this?
I bought off eBay when I was going to try to do
Elvis does country.
Oh, yeah.
Alice is my own house. I invited myself.
Elvis. Aloha, Hawaii.
Yeah, satellite.
Are these all freaking Elvis?
Yeah, it was a lot.
Elvis in Memphis.
I think I paid under $20 for it.
Elvis sings "The Wonderful World of Christmas."
Yep.
And
Thank you very
Elvis,
much.
Blue Hawaii.
Yep.
That's the more popular one, I guess. Or,
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Nice collection.
Very good.
So yeah, we'll see. No idea what we're going to talk about next week. Something always comes up, though.
We find something. We find
This is a good
something.
one, though. This is a good one.
That's all the 8 tracks I have.
Thank you.
Is that it?
All right, Styx, your time to shine, buddy.
All right. So this week we're doing still our Halloween, our tribute to Halloween for the month of October. When we get to our top 10 items this week, this kind of goes along with it, although it's different than what I've got picked. So we'll go through it. And
What the hell is this? This is going to be another Styx games I'm very disappointed in.
there we go. Okay. So Halloween cartoon screen cap.
You weren't here for last week's.
What was it?
There was a correct answer that wasn't even listed on the freaking screen.
What?
Is it A, B, or C? No, it's none of them. But that wasn't a choice. Anyway,
All
I
right.
digress.
So I'm going to show you a screen cap from a Halloween cartoon, either TV or movie, and you just got to tell me what it is, which one it is from the items listed.
That's cool.
So here's round number 1. Here's your first screen cap. Here you got your crooked tree and the moon behind it. Is this screen cap from A, The Great Pumpkin, B, Halloween of the Grinch Night, C, Garfield's Halloween Adventure, or D, Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf?
I think it's B. I'm going with B.
I'll go with A.
Max says A.
I'm just going to say right now, as a disclaimer to SNS, we didn't know anything about this, that this was going to be Scene Stealer.
Oh. Hold on. Let me go walk the dog.
This is 100% Styx, who is a member of SNS, so I guess in a way that's giving himself permission. Did you remove anything from this scene, Styx?
None of the screen caps have been altered in any way, did I? No.
I'm going to say B. So what do we got? Retrell says A. Bryce says D. It has kind of a Charlie Brown vibe to it, though. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to say A. I changed my mind. I'm going to say A.
Jeez. Okay. Where are we at here? Yeah. Cosmic says D. Bryce says D. Trail A. Great Pumpkin.
King said, "Screw it. I ain't playing this game."
Jesus Christ, the Yankees suck.
Oh, not a Yankees. Get out of here. Play the game.
What is it? Which
All
one
right.
is it?
So
I already said
answer,
I told you A.
All right.
I told you. Listen to me.
Glad
Yep.
You did remove something from the scene. You liar.
No, this is a different screen cap. This is the but to show you that it's from Charlie Brown, I went to the next screen cap. Got Snoopy poking his head out from behind. That's definitely a different screen cap. It's not anything. How am I going to remove Snoopy from that? What am I? I'm not that good at.
Yeah, it's like phone.
Adobe.
Your phone will do it for you, practically.
Yeah,
probably. All right. Next one, round 2. All right. Where is this screen cap from? Is it from A, Coraline, B, The Corpse Bride,
From my nightmares. That's what.
C, Nightmare Before Christmas,
D, Frankenweenie.
D, Frankenweenie.
Boy, him in the bar.
D.
Frankenweenie. It's the only one in black and white.
Yeah, I agree. I was going to say Caroline, but I agree with
Corpse Bride's in black and white, isn't it? Or it's got a blue hue to it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to say D. I'm going to say D because of the black and white. I think Bruce was right.
Hmm.
Looks like the chat is agreeing. They all say D.
Yep. Okay. The art style is easy. Okay. Fair enough. All right. Your answer is indeed D. Frankenweenie.
Yay!
2 for 2, baby.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Dom's on a roll.
Art style is easy as Styx.
All right. Here we go. Round number 3. This one might be a little harder. Where is this screen cap from? Is it from
C.
Is it from Trick or Chomp, the Pac-Man Halloween special?
Pac-Man Halloween special. Oh my god.
The Flintstones meet the Rockula and Frankenstone. Is it from C, Mork and Mindy's Halloween episode, Which is Which? Or is it from D, the Addams Family
Can I say
animated
Scooby-Doo meets the werewolf?
Poltergeist?
I think it's actually from Walker Mindy.
It's C.
I'm going to impress the hell out of you guys here. And I'm going to say, you see the way that the little shelter there, the way the canopy is cut on that shelter, the edges, that's Flintstones 100%. It's A. I'm sorry, it's B. It's B.
Okay, you got B?
Cosmic says B. I assume that's Joe that's saying he's with Cosmic, so that's B.
No fair. Joe sort of
B.
flies.
Mama says B. Hey, Mama Bear.
Hey, Mama.
I see you
Welcome.
sneak
Hey,
in.
Mom Bear.
No, that wasn't me. That must be Pete.
Hello, boys. Huh.
Okay. Oh, yep. And then your answer is
Of course, it's B.
Yes. Are you not impressed?
No.
Are
yeah.
you not impressed?
I'm
I'm
For
impressed
me-
that your powers of deduction were good there.
yeah. Good job, Colombo.
Remember, I suck at this game, so I'm like, that's good for me.
Styx gave him the answers on beforehand.
That's right, man. Listen,
Oh, I did.
Six ain't giving me
suck at
shit.
the game, and Bruce just sucks. There you go. There you
All
go.
right. Here, round number 4. Where is this screen cap
Oh
from?
my God, we got
Okay.
Addams Family 1, Addams Family 2, Transylvania 1, Styx. I knew you were going to
Come
fuck it up right at the end. I knew it. You've been Styx.
So, yeah, is it A, the Addams Family, B,
That's pretty much.
Hotel Transylvania,
I'm not playing this round.
C, Addams Family 2, or D, Hotel Transylvania 2?
I'll go with D.
It's either B or D. But which one? Because I think I've watched them, but I think I've actually watched both of them.
I don't think I've seen any of these.
I'm going to say it's Transylvania 2 because
I'm not
I
a
think in
15-year-old,
Transylvania 2,
so I'm not watching them.
I think in Transylvania 2 they go to the States, I think. Whereas in 1 they're in Transylvania.
Am I the only one disturbed that Jedi knows all these cartoons?
I think in
animated
number 2
movies?
they're going to a wedding or some bullshit. Something like that. I'm going to say D.
He knows. He knows.
I'm going to say D.
D?
King says Adams 1. You may be right. I have no idea. D for these nuts.
This game sucks.
I'm riding with Jedi's
Where's Matt? Bring Matt on. I'm going with B.
B? All right. And your answer for this one is
Damn it!
C, Addams Family 2. Yes, they.
I flew too close to the sun.
Yeah, there you go, Jenny. It's all right. I liked what you were doing. You were trying to deduce out of it, and
Don't suck up to me, Stick.
I have so now.
Mac has seen none of these movies. Helps.
well, they're not on VHS or
Not on VHS.
Charlie Brown was.
I'm still waiting for my remote Styx.
I'll get it to you. Don't worry. I'll get it to you. All right, round number 5.
All right.
Where is this screen cap from?
B.
It's from A, the
I know
Heffalump
this.
movie. B, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
The hell of what is that?
Heffalump. Heffalump.
I want Styx to say Huffalump over and over again.
Heffalump. All right. Is it from C, Snow White, or is it D, from The Black Cauldron?
Ooh.
All right,
A very underrated movie, Black Cauldron.
I about had enough of Cal.
I almost think I don't know if I'm getting
Wow.
I don't know if I'm giving Styx too much credit for being sneaky, but I almost think he put that scene up there to lure us into thinking it's the Legend of Sleepy Hollow, when really it's not. But I don't know if I'm giving Styx too much credit there.
I don't think Styx has it in him to be sneaky.
I think you're right. I really do.
You weren't here last week.
No, that was just blatant bullshit last week. There goes sneaky. I'm gonna say Sleepy Hollow. I'm gonna not give Styx the benefit of thinking he's that sneaky. I think he's that sloppy.
Okay. Yeah.
Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow?
Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Yep. And there is the Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, I said it first, and Dom had to copy me.
Sleepy Hollow is my favorite.
I said Halloween first, and then you were bringing the trail back. So don't say shit, man. Relax. Take it easy.
Don't get your pickle in a bunch over there.
You want my pickle? Stop it.
Don't get your pickle erect.
Let's keep it kosher, kids. Let's keep it kosher.
Oh, Styx.
It's all Dale. We Dale.
So
that's it.
Thanks for playing. Yep, five rounds as always. 5 rounds.
Playing 6 games, you never win. You just lost in life.
Styx?
You lose in life for playing this game.
Yeah. So tonight we're going to run through a few categories, show some favorite books.
Right, I'll see you up in a bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to do some pre-code horror tonight. Jedi got some modern indie horror. Styx has some cartoon horror. Bruce has some vampires, and Dom doesn't do his homework.
Dom's just a long
You talk all this mess about you the whole damn show. I mean, everybody knows me. I'm the best content creator ever. But at the end of the day, you didn't even do the homework to get the slides ready for today because that's how it goes with you.
That's fine. He had a long week.
You know what, man?
What?
Shut the up. You know what I'm saying? Just shut the up.
So for me, I had to throw in an LB Cole cover, Startling Terror series, LB Cole's colors, and the disturbing imagery that he always has on his covers are fantastic. So Startling Terror is a winner for me. I'm a big fan of weird monsters that just look way out of the bounds of being normal. And the ant person on Weird Mysteries, just that scratched my itch for me. The more I looked at it, the more disturbed I was. And of course, the cover for Venus is awesome as a fantastic horror cover. It is wonderful. This book is actually, it either just went up for auction at Heritage or it's going up this coming week, I believe.
Nice.
Okay.
Again, I love weird monsters and female bondage. So Eerie number 8 does it for me.
And feet.
Scratches. I got some feet there too.
And hairy crotches.
That scratched that edge. One of my other favorite kind of pre-code horror tropes is I'm doing something normal and then something horrible is going to happen. So this guy's at a barbershop and he's looking back and he's not going to get a very nice haircut. Also threw in good old Lawbreaker suspense stories. She's going to throw acid. Well, she already threw acid in his face. Jilted Lover horror is always fun. Yeah. Always good stuff. Photo every now and then for pre-code horror, you will get some good photo covers as well. And the gentleman they have standing over that lady is absolutely terrifying. So Weird Thrillers number 1 is definitely a winner for me.
That the Brute? That the Brute?
I think it might be.
That's what it looks like to me. It's like a Brute.
Again, I'm just trying to do my job. The old butcher here, taking it back against this man who sold him poisoned meat and killed him. He's getting some revenge there in Dark Mysteries.
I guess I'm not going to say
I'm not going to say anything.
It's a great cover.
That one.
It's a great cover.
I was gonna say that first cover looks like I say this with love because I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be funny. That first cover looks like Ruben waking up his kids.
I disavow.
It's fine. Also, I do like The Thing as well. Any of these weird, just unsettling covers are always interesting in pre-code horror. And last but not least, on the lesser known is Worlds of Fear, which is an eyeball cover. Eyeball covers are always great. And it's also just an amazing cover. I couldn't just stop at 10 though with lesser known horror, so I had to throw in a few bonus headlight covers. So my favorite trope of the Golden Age are good headlight covers. And I figured I would wrap that into pre-code horror bonus headlight covers. So you got Witchcraft there, you got Web of Mystery, you get the double, you get a Bondage and a headlight cover. Strange Mysteries, Eerie as well. Nice, very solid headlights cover.
I thought headlights you had to have the nip showing, but
nope.
No, just the
Nope.
you just have to have that tuck, just that tuck in the middle, just that little.
Just the chrome.
Yep. They just got to be tuning in Tokyo.
Oh, you said she has to tuck.
The little, the little whatever.
The little cleavage.
He's about the cleavage.
I'm not a man of proper verbiage.
Ghost Comics, another winner because you get kind of a twofer there. Fourfer, if you will. Lawbreaker Suspense Story, another good one, which is also just a great creepy cover of the creepy little guy there. And Eerie loves that pose because if you look at the other Eerie, you'll notice they love repeating things. So if you like headlights, Eerie has plenty. And those are some fun little bonus horror headlight covers.
Good.
Next up on our list, Jedi.
All right, so we'll get through some of these because some of these are just the you got to put them in there, tip of the hat, indie horror. So Walking Dead, even if you're tired of it, like most of us, you can't deny what Walking Dead has done for the horror comic genre. So it's there. If you like horror comic, if you collect horror comics, especially modern, it seems like you got to have a copy of this in your collection. Just seems like you got
in some way or another. Yeah.
Something is Killing the Children. Of course, it's been optioned, it's been screened, they're writing it, whatever. The stuff that I don't care about until the first trailer drops. This thing has been out for a while. People still collect it, whether they're actually reading the story or they just like the eerie, creepy, sometimes violent covers. Can't
initial run was great for modern horror. It was great.
I started reading it and I stopped. I don't think I stopped because it sucked. My attention went elsewhere. And then probably not up to the level of Something is Killing the Children, but Department of Truth is a modern horror comic that you probably cannot deny. It is kind of a conspiracy mixed with horror, mixed with shock, mixed with graphic violence type of comic. So
a little bit of political intrigue in it as well.
Political, yeah. So that's my first three. Kind of get those out of the way so that people can't say, well, what about Something's Killing the Children? Okay, yeah, I added it to the list. There it is.
You didn't have to.
I felt like I did. But next slide, we kind of get into some of my favorites that I read. That I have read. Witches, another one that I think optioned and then dropped and then optioned, and now they're writing for it, and then maybe who knows what's gonna. This thing has been on people's
made the rounds.
Yeah, several times it's made the rounds that it's going to get optioned. They're going to be a,
I think there was an announcement they were working on season 2 of Witches.
I didn't know there was a season 1 of Witches.
I guess there's a season 1 coming soon because
okay, yeah, maybe, yeah. I have read this one. It is pretty good. As with a lot of these horror comics, the ending is not always pleasing to me. Sometimes I feel like, especially with these indies, whether, again, I don't know why, but a lot of times the endings of these things feel rushed. Maybe that's because the writers have limitations put on it, and they're like, hey, you got to wrap this thing up in like the next 4 issues or the next arc or whatever, because we're not doing it anymore. I don't know exactly what the case is. I kind of felt that way with Witches. It was really good up till the end, and then it's just kind of didn't really end, if I remember correctly. It's been probably 10 years since I read this thing. But another one that I have not read, but I've heard nothing but good things about, is Philadelphia. Whereas
Philadelphia's good.
It's like a vampire twist. Insert vampires into historical events type of comic. Probably, if it hasn't been optioned already, it probably will be.
It needs to be
at some point. Yeah, it needs to be. I've heard nothing, like I said, nothing but good things, so I added it in here because people seem to. If you're reading this, you love it, and if you're not reading it, it's probably on your. Yes. It's probably on your reading list. It's probably on your to-do list if you're not already reading it. Okay, Revival. I actually have a Revival right here.
Jenny.
Revival. I have read this one. It ran for a long time. I forget exactly how many issues, but I think there were 4 or 5 collections of this thing. So several. I mean, it ran for a while. And really good. Again, this is one that have you read this one, Joe?
I read most of it, but I read it quite a long time ago.
Yeah, same here.
And it's another one where it's the landing. I don't know.
Yeah, the landing is not nearly as good as the story.
Yeah,
the story's really good, but the landing, again, for whatever reason, a lot of times these landings just don't hit. This one, so I don't know if when this one does make it to the screen, if they
come on, Judge,
if the screenwriters will kind of doctor that and kind of make the ending a little better than what I remember the story being. But the story is really
optioned
good
as well. Yeah, this is optioned as well.
The story is really good up until the ending, and you kind of feel let down by the ending.
Yeah.
All right, Nailbiter, one of my favorites. Because this is creepy factor. I put this one in here because of the creepy factor. You have a serial killer. I'm trying to remember. This was another one that went, and then it kind of splintered off into different stories about different copycat killers and some other stuff. It's been a long time since I read this. But I put this one up here for the creepy factor. I think it would be a good TV if they could just kind of focus on the main character. I forget the guy's name, but he's a serial killer that got off on a technicality or something, and he ends up kind of being a what's his name from Silence of the Lambs?
Hannibal Lecter.
Kind of a Hannibal Lecter in a way. He kind of advises and helps this FBI agent, and they kind of develop a relationship. The creepy factor is the killings that he did, and there's some copycat killers as well. His victims, he will bite their fingernails of his victims, which down to the quick. He'll just bite them until they're bloody. So that was just kind of a weird creep factor on this. Bone Parish. This is another one that just ended, just fucking ended terribly. It was really good. It's about a family, I think, in New Orleans that their father, who's passed away or something, or maybe one of the kids developed some sort of formula that if you crush the bone, if you bone, that's the parody on.
That's that UK girl from the beginning.
If you crush the bones of your relative and then you consume it, you can actually visit their ghost and some other stuff, and it goes off on a couple of tangents. This one just kind of ends abruptly, if I remember right. It just seems like this story is going good, and then they wrap it up in like one issue. It's really not good. The story's cool, but then the ending I don't know what's up with these endings.
Yeah.
Kill or Be Kill by Brubaker.
Brubaker's a champ.
He is. I am way behind on my Brubaker reading.
I am too.
Because his shit is good. Kill or Be Killed is basically about a guy who, for whatever reason, I can't remember, gets cursed by a demon that he has to kill people or else he will die. So he has to. So he goes around killing. He basically becomes a vigilante and kills people that deserve to die. Or maybe the demon tells him who to die. I'm a little shady on it exactly. It's been a while since I read it. It would be a good TV adaptation too, I think, but really good. One of my favorites.
Yeah, Brubaker and Phillips together is never a bad combination, and rarely will they ever let you down.
And then lastly, I started reading this, and again I stopped because I went somewhere. I went somewhere else.
It seems like a recurring theme.
It is very. I mean, there's a couple that I finished, but there are some like actually it's only the second one. But I actually bought the trade and started reading this, and it's all in black and white, and it's a lot of words, so it's not necessarily.
It's a fun throwback to underground comics in late 70s, early 80s.
I believe the author, isn't he the one that committed suicide?
Yeah.
So I added this because it was extremely popular for a while. We are in the age of where Terrifier 3, well, a lot, extreme, grotesque,
there's shock factor. There's shock factor in the book.
This comic has a lot of gore. It has a lot of torture. It has a lot of those things that kind of make the Terrifier movie, everybody wants to see it. A lot of that is also in this comic book. I think that it's a black and white comic book. If it wasn't, it would probably be a hell of a lot more gory. But so anyway, that's my 10. I don't have any honorable mentions. This is my 10. So I'm sure I left off some, but this is.
See, if the girl from the UK was in that second book, it would be called Bone Vanish.
Oh my God.
Who's next?
I came back for this.
Stixy.
All right. So I went a little. I wasn't quite sure what you really wanted there, Joe. So I picked my top 10. I picked my top 10 Halloween covers for cartoons. Number 10 on my list is this Looney Tunes number 167 with Witch Hazel on the cover.
Witch Hazel, I love that. I always love that.
Yeah. So you got Bugs Bunny, Tweety, and Porky and Sylvester in their little candy dish, which looks like it's got razor blades in there. So don't go to her house trick or treating. Number 9, I picked Elf number 10.
Oh, jeez.
I thought this was a good, funny cover from back in the day.
Can't go wrong with an elf.
No, Elf is great. Elf is great.
He likes cats. He likes eating cats, so I hear.
Yeah, well, he'll fit in with some
Springfield. In Springfield, Ohio. There you go. Cats and dogs. There you go.
All right. Number 8, I picked one of my all-time favorites, Duckula. It's a short series. It went about 12 issues for Marvel. Kind of pre-Star series. So it's Duckula number 1. Of course, if you don't know Duckula, he's a vampire duck. Doesn't drink blood, but he does eat broccoli.
There we go.
For number 7, I picked Real Ghostbusters number 17. This issue has Sam Hain in the cover and in the book. Sam Hain is one of my favorite Real Ghostbuster villains from the comics and from this book. Also, I mean, I always go out my way to pick up like Pumpkinhead covers, like Headless Horseman type stuff. So,
do you have the giant size full color pinup on your wall, Styx?
I don't, but I can add it. I can add it. I'll always add it. I've got it. All right, here. Number 6. A little unknown for folks. This is Lord Pumpkin number 0 from Malibu Comics. This is a glow in the dark cover.
Nice.
Again with the pumpkin.
Proper for the time.
You're gonna get the pumpkin wrapper from freaking Power Rangers.
The pumpkin wrapper. Again, he's one of those pumpkin head characters that I'll pick up if I see it. Number 5 on the horror cover, I picked G.I. Joe Real American Hero number 43 with his skull and skeleton shooting the gun here on the cover. I can remember picking this up at the newsstand. I wasn't sure what I was going to get in the book because I thought it was pretty scary. I had the kid, so it's
a good book.
What I picked up
I
for
think
that.
that's what then.
I don't remember. I haven't read that book in a while.
I'm not mistaken.
For number 4, Marge's Little Lulu and Tubby's Halloween Fun. Now this is the Dell Giant edition. There is also a gold key edition with the same cover. I have this book.
I still have a stack of Little Lulus.
Yeah.
In my Gold Age collection.
The Dell, and even into the gold key, a lot of horror in there. It's a lot of fun Halloween or any kind of really holiday covers if you delve into them.
Oh yeah.
So really good to collect. They're good for collectors. Number 3, kind of a more recent. This was a New York Comic Con exclusive.
Zerdy.
Yep, Zerdy's Lilo and Stitch number 5 with them trick or treating.
Dom, you didn't get this when you were in New York?
No, I didn't get a chance to go because my freaking brother pushing my damn brother.
Oh my gosh! Like a broken record over there. If our brother's watching, don't get him
at least if he got behind the damn wheelchair and pushed me, I'd be freaking all right.
If he could, I don't know, man.
I should have picked. They were actually. I don't even think they sold out. They had these on one of the Whatnot streams I was watching.
I love my brother.
Probably. Yeah, I don't think this one sold out. This is a good one though.
You need
bad for him.
You need to mount one of those cow movers right on the front, like they do on trains.
Cow catchers.
Just roll right through the crowd.
Yeah, that was a good crowd. You could have gotten a lot of people with that. All right, number 2. Now the top 2 here are going to be the top 2 that I'm kind of looking for. Ren and Stimpy show number 40, featuring the Headless Horseman.
Idiot.
Yep. I'm always looking for this one. I yet to get a copy for myself.
Really, run a Ren and Stimpy is spotty in boxes a lot of times.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of the early stuff. None of this is the more later and short print run. So, yes, one of the reasons why I don't own it. So, short print run. And my top horror or Halloween cover book that I'm looking for, very lesser known, is Transformers Generation 2, the Holiday Special Edition.
Halloween.
Nice.
Yeah, I know about that one.
Never seen that one.
Yeah, very.
If you look really fast, it looks like Optimus Prime is just throwing double fingers up.
Yeah.
It does. I see one of the fingers. Where's the other finger? Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
I'm Optimus Prime, motherfucker.
That's my list for horror books.
Nice.
Excellent. All right. Bruce, you got
my list.
Vampires?
First up, I have DC versus Vampire number 1, the Matina variant. There was so many good covers in the DC versus Vampires. And this Batman done by Matina is just amazing to me.
I was very happier with the first series than the second series in terms of cover choices.
Yep. And then What If Wolverine was Lord of Vampires? I love this Wolverine biting into Phoenix's neck. 24. This is 24.
I have that cover. I have that.
I love it. I love that
like
cover.
the Punisher in the back.
I think I have that in a newsstand laying around somewhere.
And then we have DC versus Vampire All Out War number 1, the 1 in 50 there weren't too many shops ordering 50 copies of DC Vampires All Out. And
No,
this
definitely not.
Joker as a vampire is just it's freaking amazing cover. And then we have Tomb of Dracula 48, just a classic cover. Woman passed out. Oh, wait, that's a Diddy party. Sorry. Then we have Vampironica.
Can you go back? Can you go back? I'm going to tell an embarrassing story on myself.
Go ahead.
All right. What kind of embarrassing? So when I first started doing the Star Wars show, like over 3 years ago now, of course, I knew Star Wars a little bit. I didn't know hardly anything about comic books. And I still don't know a lot, but I know more now than I did then.
You know
And anytime they were always talking about, and it took me a while. I'm not going to say how long. I'm not going to say exactly when I figured this out because that's kind of embarrassing. But they would always talk about the Matina Thrawn cover.
Yes.
Talked about it constantly. Or not constantly, but every time they talked about Thrawn, they talked about the Matina cover. I thought they were talking about the type of paper that the cover was. That the cover was. I did not know they were talking about the art, like the artist Matina was his name. I thought Matina was like the type of paper that it was printed on.
That's great.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm a dummy.
Still smarter than Dom. Next up, we have Vampironica #1, the mod variant. This series came out a few years ago. Great cover. Little skin
Archie,
up there.
people sleep on Archie Horror.
Yeah,
Archie Horror has some great stuff.
And then we have Vampirella, Dracula.
I wish I could make money on OnlyFans. I would not. I would be do it in a heartbeat.
I think you can. Vampirella, Dracula Rage, #6, the Perillo variant, Virgin variant. This is a great cover by Perillo.
Yeah, always knocks it out of the park.
That is a great cover.
And then this Redneck #1, cover A. This is such a disturbing cover, but I
almost picked this title for mine for Modern Horror Indies.
Yeah.
I almost picked this. I read this. I don't know if I finished it, but I read like the first like 2 or 3 trades of this.
Another great Donny Cates series.
I think I left it off because I already had a couple of vampire stories in there. But.
And then I have Uncanny X-Men 529, a 1 in 15 Mayhew incentive. I love this cover. Love this cover.
Mayhew needs to go back
a bitch boy like he always is.
He needs to start doing covers like this again. His covers.
He's still getting laid, isn't he? Leave Scott alone. That's Summer's brother. Next up, then we have Eerie Comics #1. I love this cover.
Yeah, good luck.
That's I
know. Book.
I know. Trust me, I know. And then we have my favorite all-time show, Buffy the Vampire Slayer #37 with little old Buffy with the master behind her.
There's so many good Buffy covers.
Ignore that third spot.
I was gonna say, what is that? Is that
his imprint carryover because he loves Scott Summers so much?
I do. And besides, my production manager's not here. He's working on FOC right now. Hopefully. Thank you, Red. You can't go wrong with Buffy covers. So, you see any Buffy covers in a while? Grab them because they weren't They weren't printed enough, and everybody wasn't ordering Buffy comics. People just throw them in the back bins.
Good to know.
Yep.
Good to know because I'm going to a con here.
I got some vamps sitting in this box back here, Degrassi.
All right, and that is it.
Excellent. Well, we have a new game tonight.
Oh, do I have news?
Yeah.
That's right.
I thought Bruce was going to take off.
We got 2 more games. Okay.
Can't you control my? Oh, hold on. If I do this, slides. I forgot how to do this.
How to operate StreamYard?
No, it's not StreamYard. It's the way to add presentations.
Okay.
The manual way. So the way I do it.
Go to present.
Yeah, present load slides.
No, I don't do it that way. No, I'm getting rid of the effects that I
You do
use.
it the slow way. Okay, got it.
Yeah, so you should be able to control it. Can't you?
There we go. Yep.
All right.
I'm good. All right.
There you go. All right, I gotta head out. Thank you guys, and I will see you Sunday for.
Why do you have to leave? Why? What's going on?
Don't worry about it. Me and
Going
Max are going out over here.
Yeah, you go to a pickle party. Have fun. Hold me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Have fun,
good
guys. Good night.
Yeah.
Take care.
Later.
Bye,
Good
Rich.
night.
All right.
Later.
So,
Oh, whatever.
hey, no news tonight.
All right.
So
As soon as he
looks
leaves,
like
it's
we
If he
looks
leaves,
like-
it went. Okay.
Yeah.
looks like we
Yeah.
will be going straight to our new game tonight.
That was great news. Good, thank you, Bruce.
It's good news. It's good news. What? They're not making Ray. They're not making Blade. There's the news.
What movie's going to come out soon? Faster, Ray or the Blade movie? Which one? What do you think?
Neither.
Bye, Ray.
Listen, how many times when it comes to Star Wars, the writer walks away and all these things? How many times the behind the scenes is so friggin' toxic in Star Wars? It's unreal. And everybody always says, "Oh, well, writers always walk away from early projects." And that. No, Star Wars has a track record of losing writers, directors, and things because of the people that are in charge.
Don't
End
care.
of story, man. Star Wars. I'm tired of Star Wars.
All right. So
Me
what we're
too.
doing tonight with this game is I'm going to read you a little story of an individual, and you're going to have to guess whether it was an Arizona man or a Florida man.
Is that Charles Nelson Riley?
No, it's not Charles Nelson.
This looks like
Does look like him though.
That's Corbin.
Okay. First up on our list,
Very Corbin.
this 28-year-old man was arrested following an incident where he was seen crawling underneath the SUVs of women who were vacuuming their cars at a car wash. He had been arrested numerous times for similar offenses and had been cited for police for allegedly hiding under a woman's car so he could touch her feet.
Yo, that's red. That's red 5.
So
We're here.
you all have to guess whether this is an Arizona man or a Florida man.
If this took place in Pennsylvania, I would
Florida. Probably Florida.
think Joe's like me. We're not fitting under too many cars.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna say it's a Florida man.
I mean, he's a man after my own heart. He just wanted to touch some feet.
Yeah. I just okay. Should I go into my logic as to why I think this is a Florida man? All right, I will anyway. So, and I think the Arizona is so fucking hot that it would be hard for him to. It would the pavement or whatever would probably be pretty hot for him to crawl underneath the car. That's number one.
Yep.
And I think number two is I just have a feeling that more women wear sandals or flip flops in Florida than they do in Arizona. So I'm going to say Florida man on this one.
Styx?
I too am going to go Florida for the same reason. I was thinking the same thing, that Arizona pavement is just too hot for him to be crawling around underneath his car.
Dom, Florida, Arizona.
Florida.
All right. We got Mama picking Arizona in here. Cal's going to throw Florida for all of them. This fine gentleman was from the fine state of Arizona.
Damn.
Really?
All right.
He was an Arizona man.
Okay.
I guess he likes.
He likes the feet that much. He's willing to bear the unbearably hot pavement for
Yes, sir.
Listen, I'm sorry. 3-2
little
Yankees.
foot tickle.
The top of the 11th, the middle of the bottom of the 10th. 3-2 Yankees. Just giving a heads up.
That's I like to know the score. Next on our list, Penis Man.
Penis man.
The accused Penis Man graffiti tagger announced on Facebook that 25 heavily armed SWAT officers had arrested him. There was an investigation which police launched after numerous instances of this tagger scrawling Penis Man across public and private buildings and other objects since late November.
That's
So
Bruce
apparently-
man.
So apparently this was quite rampant, where Penis Man was written all over the place and tagged all over the place.
You didn't even need to read any of that. I'm looking at the guy's haircut, and I know he's from Florida.
Yeah, that is Florida, man. And that's Bruce's best friend. That's his buddy from jail, his pen pal. So
it could happen anywhere, but this went on for many, many months and many, many instances.
That's funny.
All right. Well, this gentleman, again from the wonderful state of Arizona.
I suck at this game. Fuck Arizona.
I might blank you with all Arizonas tonight. Little curveball. Curveball.
I'm waiting for a picture of Kyle. That's what I'm waiting on.
Yeah. Okay. Next up on our list, 20-year-old.
This is from Florida.
Alonzo Sanchez was found by deputies and was seen hugging and hip thrusting a tree, completely naked and allegedly high at the time.
Do they have trees in Arizona?
So tree
friend right there.
We got a tree fucker here. So
that's another friend of Brucifer.
Thought he was a woodpecker.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we sure this isn't Fidel?
Fidel. It's washed out of the Navy already. Hi. I got one Florida. What do you guys think?
I'll say Florida.
That's Florida.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I should say Florida because you had 2 Arizonas in a row. I just don't know.
Or have we been dueling?
Yeah.
There's nothing to do in Arizona.
What's the
Chase Road is around.
I didn't know they had trees in Arizona. I'm gonna say Florida.
All right. It was
palm trees.
A Florida man.
Whoop, whoop.
Good job, panel. Good job.
Slightly vindicated, even though I only did it because I was playing the odds, but okay.
Okay, and last up on our list, police witnessed 45-year-old Robert Wilcox while defecating on a deceased possum with his pants lowered and his high anal region exposed.
What?
Another Brucifer friend.
What?
His high anal region.
Hey,
can somebody tell me what that is exactly?
That's,
is that like your crack?
That's how the paper described it.
Is that your plumber's crack? What is your high anal region?
I don't know, but I'm more concerned about the fact he's shitting on a dead possum. But
maybe
that
possum did something to him.
Wrong thing here. Do they have possums?
I'm gonna say Florida. I don't
do they have possums in Arizona?
I'm not sure. They have armadillo.
Yeah.
That's the possum of Arizona, I think.
It says deceased possum, like the possum died of old age or something. Instead of
possum died. Possum died when his butt crack came out.
He got smacked by a car. We know how that possum died.
Yeah. Well, I've hit a possum before, and they don't die too easily.
Yeah.
Florida.
I'm gonna say Arizona. I think Joe's going back to his original
curveball
game plan here.
This wonderful gentleman was taking a big hot steamer on that possum in Florida.
Florida.
There you go.
So I hope you all liked Florida man versus or Arizona man. If you enjoyed it, I'm sure we can come up with some more because the crime blotter for both Arizona and Florida is always filled with a lot of fun things. So, Jedi, you got a game for us tonight?
I do. Just I kind of phoned it in a little bit this week. I kind of took Family Feud and then I merged it kind of with you guys always saying that I rely too much on AI when I do these question games. So I said, fuck it. We'll just go completely AI and just have you guys go head to head against AI. I am not involved at all. All I did was ask AI for some answers to give me a list.
There we go.
Gave me the list, and you guys have to figure it out. Sorry, Styx. I forgot that was in your slide. All right.
Stealing content already.
Yeah, can't help.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a nice picture of you, Jedi.
Oh,
I didn't realize you were.
Joe made that. Yeah. All right. Here's the question. Again, these answers, 5 answers,
Right.
completely AI's. This is AI's answers. You guys see if you can guess what they are. The question: top 5 nightmares.
Okay.
Staying in our horror theme for October.
Okay.
Top 5. I'll just go ahead and put myself up here. Top 5 nightmares. Joe.
I'm gonna go with Falling.
I don't know if you. Okay, I don't guess we need to do the X's for this one. We'll just see. You said what?
Falling.
Falling is. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Falling is number 1.
Damn, really?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's a horrible dream to have. Falling from a high place.
One of these I would have never thought of. The others I'm kind of like, okay, yeah. One of these I was like, what? But anyway, Dom, what do you think? 4 answers left.
Arachnophobia, spiders.
Not spiders. Styx?
Really?
Nope.
Mm.
These are top 5 that AI said are the top 5 nightmares of people, I guess, or maybe AI. Maybe computers have nightmares. Glass of water. That's a computer's nightmare.
But the nightmare of getting stabbed.
Stabbed is not. I mean, you could be, but just the actual act of, I mean, I could stretch that and give one to you, but just the actual act of being stabbed is not. I'll tell you what, if you want to expand on that, I'll give you an opportunity.
Being stabbed to death? Maybe expand. No, that's all I got. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you. You said stabbed to death. So yeah, dying is number 5.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not what I was trying to lead you towards, but okay,
I get you.
You get one. Joe, you.
I think Cal had a great one in here. I think being chased. Being chased is a pretty common.
Being
nightmare.
chased is actually number 2.
Jeez.
That's where I was trying to lead you to, Styx. Being chased with a knife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 2 more left, Dom. If you guys get one of them, I will be surprised because
that's my nightmare.
I would
How
have
do you
never
get a single
outside.
I don't know, man. Being shot.
Being shot is not on the list. No.
Styx, what you got?
I don't know.
People notes.
Drowning.
That's a good one, but no, it's not on the list.
The hell, AI. Jeez.
You got one out, man. On first and second.
Okay.
No, Shohei's up.
Don't pack it in already. Don't pack it in already.
Joe, you wanna?
I'm thinking. I mean, snakes is a good one. Snakes are creepy.
Nope, not snakes.
Not snakes. Damn.
Dom.
Roaches.
No, not roaches. If you want to speed this up a little bit, I can do it.
Ooh, teeth falling out is a good one.
Wow, that's a good nightmare. Getting married. Getting married.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll let you guys have had plenty of chances. We'll see what the chat has come up with. King has had several good ones. It's
strangulation was good.
Strangulation is not it.
Public speaking.
Snakes. Mama Bear actually had the one that I didn't think anybody would get. Losing teeth. I have never heard of that. I've never heard of losing teeth nightmare.
I've had a dream. I had a dream with my teeth came out.
Really?
It's kind of weird.
Never had that dream.
I've had dreams where women had no teeth, but not me losing.
That's every day for you, man.
Joe goes down to the local town, you can see that kind of thing. Yep, still got no teeth.
There's one left, and
Discount
again,
for the gummer.
just staying with the audience or the viewers. King threw up a lot, but he did get one.
Oh, buried alive.
Oh,
Being trapped. Well, being trapped. Yeah.
Yeah, being trapped. Yes, sir.
That's a good one.
That is a good
Those
one.
are tough. Those are tough.
Buried is such a great movie. Have you ever seen that one?
Oh, that
with
Buried
Ryan
is
Reynolds?
probably that is my ultimate. If you talk about scary movies that stick with you, like sometimes movies, you'll watch them, you'll be creeped out, but if there's a scary movie that like stays with you for like years, Buried.
Yeah.
I seen Buried like probably whenever it came. I don't know when it came out. We'll say 5 years. I still lay at night sometimes, falling asleep and think of that movie and get like, oh my god, that movie was probably the scariest movie. For a movie that maybe wasn't meant to be a horror movie, that movie is probably the scariest movie I've ever seen.
It is. It is quite creepy.
Fair enough.
Especially if you're claustrophobic.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
That's it. I guess AI won.
Yeah. Yep.
Qualified
AI always
0.
wins. Our robot overlords always beat us. So
Chat to the rescue on that one, guys.
Yeah. Oh, Locke is also a very good movie with Tom Hardy. The same tenseness since the whole thing takes just place in the car. So it's a good movie.
I do have claustrophobia. And it's come on as I've gotten older. My claustrophobia has gotten worse. Like I can't watch. What's that movie about the spelunkers where they go down and there's these creatures? Descent. Yeah, I've seen that movie like a long time ago, but I couldn't watch that movie again now.
Hey, did you hear about that woman that dropped a cell phone and she was upside down for 9 hours stuck in a goddamn like a cave or something?
No, I can't, Dom. I can't.
If you haven't subbed up yet, please do so. If you like the show, give us a thumbs up. We always appreciate it.
Remember that big guy, the big Hawaiian guy on Walking Dead, the big Hawaiian guy that was like number 2 to the king or whatever. Yeah. There was an episode where they got trapped, they got trapped underground and they were having to like crawl through these skinny ass like cut caves and shit to try and dig their way out of there. And that guy is probably about my size. And that motherfucker squeezing through, then he got trapped. And when he got trapped and they thought he died, I was like, fuck it, I'm done with this. I'll just watch the next episode. I'm not watching this motherfucker anymore. I was like, I can't do it. I'm getting anxiety out the wazoo.
Yeah. That's freaky. Getting trapped down there.
But that's all I got to say about
that. Tomorrow, the boys will be on SNS. Sunday, what are you guys doing Sunday, Dom? Do you know? For Dark Side?
Sunday, just the same old. Be on the show.
I think they're talking about that crappy. Yeah. I didn't even read it, but I think they're going to be talking about that crappy. I mean, I believe they don't like it, so I don't think they like the
crappy novel.
The novel,
and they talk about shit.
I don't want to speak for them, but
stuff that has to be talked about, they're not going to talk about it. Like
I heard the rumor you're working on the screenplay. That's coming soon.
Listen, my shit's still better, even though it's not even done. I'll be honest.
We look forward to hearing the treatment for the screenplay when that gets done on the Tales from the Dark Side. So for all your Star Wars needs, Tales from the Dark Side Sundays at 9:30.
Yep.
Wednesday, Tack Show with Marco and Pete and Dub for all your comic needs.
We'll go back to our Tack Show this week. That just passed. It was a 4-hour doozy. Marco talking about his sneakers and talking about himself and talking about this and that. And Mark Spears couldn't talk about nothing. So if you enjoy that kind of stuff, go right ahead and watch the.
No. Yeah, we did have Spears on. He was a good interview. He is a fun guy to have on.
They won the game. Freeman hit a fucking grand slam to win the game.
Who did? Who won?
Freeman, the Dodgers.
I don't know who Freeman is.
It's game one. It's game one. You got plenty of games, Tom. Got plenty of games.
If you wanted to get this game, they stole a home run already from Torres. He had a homer interference. The fan caught it, and they called it a double. It was a home run. The guy didn't touch it. It would have hit the fence and went over.
Where are they playing at? Yankee Stadium?
No, the Dodgers. They have to get one of these games at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, well, they get the next one, Dom. They'll get the next one.
Ah, fuck. They needed this game. Fuck.
Dom, you still got the Cowboys. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm done. Guys.
Cowboys.
Fuck the Cowboys. The Cowboys are just some goddamn moose cock.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight. We appreciate you sticking around to the end of this. Hopefully Dom will get a win in game 2 and change his spirits a little bit and tie up that series before it. Are they doing? Is it first 2 in LA or first 3 in LA?
The first 2 in LA. Then they go to, like you said, they have to get a game in LA to go back to try to get 2 to go back again. But now this is the game they had to get. This fucking game, man. Son of a bitch. Fucking shit, man.
The life of a Yankees fan.
Fuck,
Hey,
man.
Sounds familiar. All right.
At least you've had some World Series.
Bond.
God.
Cosmic, shut up, man. I'm sorry, man. I thought I liked you. I don't know.
Well, we appreciate you all sticking around tonight. I guess next week will be November 1st, won't it?
Day after Halloween, I believe. Yeah.
Day after Halloween, All Souls Day.
We will be out of horror and into God knows what else. So
I just hope you're not doing our favorite Thanksgiving turkey.
No.
I think we did that last year.
We had that one last year. I think we moved on from that. At some point, maybe we'll have food covers, just general food covers. But who knows? Well, we appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. Have a good one. Take care.
The qualified. The qualified.